negli scorsi episodi di The Singing City.
Glenna, Nechri, Glenna, Gebhal, Nugulena.
What's happening?
Okay, let's see what we...
What's happening?
Take this, ape-face. Yeah, run!
Vabbè, questa è una
Albert
sorta di
Throgmorton
tutorial.
woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
Olè. Ok. Oh mio Dio. Oh merda. Merda. Avrei dovuto conservare quel No, perché non ci ho pensato? Avrei potuto fare così. Che cacchio è sto coso? Oh, guardate! Quando gli ho fatto la fotografia è stato riassorbito. E questo qui? Chi è?
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Questo è morto, ma che cacchio è? Riproviamo. No. Oddio. Avete visto? Un dottore pazzo, non lo so. Palazzo mentale. Il proprietario del bar è in debito con Lewis. Lewis ha lasciato la scena del crimine. Lewis ha inseguito Albert e Albert è stato assassinato. No? Non basta come prova? Albert è fuggito quando è stato ferito e Lewis ha inseguito Albert. Lewis potrebbe aver voluto uccidere Albert solo perché era un Throgmorton, piuttosto che cacciarlo via e basta. Ok. Il proprietario del bar è in debito con Lewis. Lewis potrebbe essere al bar. Lewis, l'Innsmouther che ha ucciso Albert Throgmorton, potrebbe nascondersi al bar del porto di Oakmont. E qui non sappiamo con che cosa collegarlo questo. Andiamo al bar e vediamo. Forse è questo il bar.
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Ok, vabbè, questo è un semplice barbone.
Hey, got a spare bullet, fella?
Un proiettile
I
che
ain't
ti
eaten in
avanza.
days. Oh, yeah. Hey,
In che senso? Questi commerciano con i proiettili, tipo Fallout.
Stay alert! Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
no, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Cosa ha detto questo?
Stay alert!
I
Monsters
mostri si
lurk
nascondono
underground.
sotto
I'll
terra.
everywhere.
miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Hey, knock it off.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
Devo trovare Lewis Finn. Ho visto alcune creature inquietanti in giro. Vabbè, questo.
I'm looking for a man by the name
Teniamocelo
of
per noi
Lewis
un attimo.
Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
Lo vuoi morto? Io posso aiutarti. Stai ospitando un criminale. In quel caso lui si metterebbe sulla difensiva. No, non è vero. Oppure... Cioè, se lui lo vuole morto, direbbe... che cacchio potrebbe dire? Potrebbe dire... e se anche fosse? Sì. Sì. Vediamo.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems
Quello era il
Lewis is in
cadavere di
trouble.
Albert.
Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Rock. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So,
He's upstairs. Here's the key.
Ah,
You gotta promise to deal with him once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
smart man. There's your good deed for the day.
ok, però questo glielo
I've
chiedo
seen
adesso.
some
Adesso.
unsettling creatures around, like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for
Una punizione di
us.
Dio.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
Perché? È come se loro ci fossero abituati a queste cose qui, solo che io alzerei un pochettino il volume. Tre proiettili ho. Ah, ecco.
What the? Get the... Oh!
Hey, who are you? What are you
Oddio!
doing?
Che cosa?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to
Alla
find
faccia
his
di un
son
pesce.
Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Ugh. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
Guardate alle lische di pesce sulle braccia.
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Want to spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
no, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before.
È un assassino,
I
gli ho
didn't
chiesto
mean
pure
any
scusa.
offense.
Innsmouthers' bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
Sentiamo.
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
Sentiamo.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
Che giro, signori, il trono di spade proprio.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
Vuole corrompermi, però l'offerta di quell'altro, dell'altro tizio, è di aiutarmi a capire qualcosa sui miei sogni. Qualche proiettile non è convincente. Cioè, io sono venuto qua per liberarmi di un problema, non per aiutare un pesce.
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Now, don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
Ok, ce l'abbiamo fatta, signori. Andiamo a riferire l'informazione. Fatemi vedere se... Ah, palazzo mentale. Ok. Lei sapeva cosa stava facendo quando combatteva con Albert Togmont. Quindi Levis era consapevole delle sue azioni. Allora devo fare così? No, devo fare... Levis ha deliberatamente ucciso Albert. Influenza psichica o no, Levis è uscito per uccidere Albert Throgmorton. Anche lui aveva un motivo, l'odio reciproco tra gli Innsmouther e i Throgmorton. Devo dire a Robert la verità e consegnare l'assassino alla giustizia. Sì, però quello che voglio dire io è che questo qui, no?
Please, I told you the truth, I swear.
Quello che voglio dire io è che cioè lui dice deliberatamente, ma non so se è proprio deliberatamente. Credo però che gli dirò la verità. Gli dirò la verità e vediamo un po' come si evolve la situazione.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
I've tracked down your son's murderer.
Where? Who is he?
Just as I suspected, the Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder. He's hiding at the local bar. Just ask the bartender. Seems like he had a bone to pick with your family, and took it out on Albert.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross the Throgmortons. Justice, bittersweet as it is, shall be served. It's rare for a newcomer to make himself so useful. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Gay to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions, and I needed to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be
Però la
responsible.
sua reazione è strana, gli è morto il figlio, cioè. E parla così tranquillo, mamma mia.
A geological expedition. I'm
I
not sure I
mostri sono
follow.
sottoterra.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture, a sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster?
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throgmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
4 proiettili, pochissimi. Incredibile.
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
I've said everything I know.
Guardate quanto è grande questa città, mamma mia. Ok, diario. Disperso in mare. Robert mi ha dato una chiave per il quartiere generale della spedizione. Posizione sulla mappa. Mi ha dato una... Ritorniamo al diario. E qui invece Robert... Allora, aspettate, si trova nella parte nord di Coverside, all'incrocio tra... Ah, ok, va bene, dobbiamo andare di là. Robert ha finanziato una spedizione per scoprire l'origine dell'isteria di massa che attanaglia Oakmont. I contatti con la spedizione sono stati subito persi. Io sono stato assunto per trovare gli altri membri della spedizione, vivi o morti. Ok. A nord, andate a nord, quindi di là. Comunque l'abbiamo vista, c'erano i poliziotti davanti. E ora i poliziotti non ci sono più.